Ang karunungan ay kapangyarihan. It's time once again to put that power to the test here on K-Check. Hello everyone, I'm Jules Giang and this is K-Check. Muli namin kayong iniimbitahang mag-participate sa ating competition today. Para katulad ng ating mga contestants ay masukat nyo rin ang brain power ninyo. Then stick with us until the final week of this exciting competition to find out who our next K-Check champion will be. Ang apat nating daily winners ang dadaan sa ating karunungan check sa araw na ito. Dog-loving broadcast student Tony is first up from Monday with a score of 230 points. With her strong lead, will she take the crown today? Nursing student Rex arrives from Tuesday with a score of 210 points. In the chaos of today's competition, will reigning as champion be his normal? Geography student Lawrence is here from Wednesday with a score of 230 points. Will this puzzling science communicator crack the code of victory? And coming in from a hotly contested sudden death round on Thursday, academic tutor Stephen is here with 130 points. Will he bring in the big numbers today? These four will be competing under the watchful eyes of today's K-Check panel of experts. Firstly, we have Professor Glessy Atienza of the College of Arts and Letters from UP Diliman. Next, we have Professor Marian Roque, Professor of Mathematics from UP Diliman. And Professor Emeritus Josefina Joy Natividad of the UP Population Institute from the College of Social Sciences and Philosophy, also from UP Diliman. At ngayon, contestants, narito na ang first round, which is also your first opportunity to earn points. Get ready to buzz in. Let's begin! This is round 1. Question number 1. George Topher is the stepfather of which Irish woman who became the wife of Jose Rizal in 1895? Lawrence.
Leonor Rivera.
Leonor Rivera is wrong. Anyone can answer? Tony.
Josephine Bracken.
Josephine Bracken is correct. K-check. Question number 2. Which female singer won the Grammy Award for Album of the Year in 2025 for Cowboy Carter? Lawrence.
Beyonce.
Beyonce is correct. K-check. Question number 3. Which actor voiced the character Shadow the Hedgehog in a 2025 film and played the role of John Wick in another 2025 movie? Tony.
Keanu Reeves.
Keanu Reeves is correct. K-check. Question number 4. Which long coastal province in central Luzon was a major target of slave raids in the 1700s? Lawrence.
Zambales.
Zambales is correct. K-check. Question number 5 in mental math. What number is 66% of 50? Lawrence.
33.
33 is correct. K-check. Question number 6. What is the name of the chief Philistine city where Samson was imprisoned, which today refers to a coastal strip of land along the eastern Mediterranean Sea? Stephen.
Babylon.
Babylon is wrong. Anyone can answer? Umabot? Yes. Tony.
Gaza.
Gaza is correct. K-check. Question number 7. Which female ruler was the Empress of Russia from 1762 to 1796? Tony.
Catherine the Great.
Catherine the Great is correct. K-check. Question number 8. Which 16th century blacksmith from Pampanga is known as the first Filipino cannon maker? The correct answer is Panday Pira. Question number 9. What is the name of the girl that is the main character of Lewis Carroll's book Through the Looking Glass? Lawrence.
Alice.
Alice is correct. Okay, check. Question number 10. Which K-pop princess and Thai rapper made her acting debut in the 2025 Lawrence?
Lisa.
Let me proceed. In the 2025 series White Lotus, you said Lisa. That is correct. Okay, check. Question number 11. With about 240 million followers, which Asian country has the largest Muslim population in the world? Tony. Anyone can answer? Lawrence.
Thailand.
Thailand is wrong. Rex or Stephen, you can still answer. Stephen.
India.
India is wrong. Rex.
Indonesia.
Indonesia is correct. Okay, check. Last question for this round, number 12. In June 2025, Mark Walter bought the majority stake in which NBA team from LA that was worth, Stephen,
Los Angeles Lakers.
that's worth $10 billion. Los Angeles Lakers is correct. Okay, check. And that ends round number 1. And that's it for our first round. So after that round, let's do a scores recap. Lawrence is in the lead with 50 points, followed by Tony with 40 points, then Rex and Stephen with 10 points each. 2 more rounds to go, and in the end, we will reveal our weekly winner. Itutuloy ang competition sa pagbabalik ng K-Check. At tuloy pa rin ang ating karunungan check. Points recap muna tayo. Nangunguna si Lawrence with 50 points, followed by Tony with 40 points, at si Rex at Stephen ay may 10 points each. And now, it's time for round 2 contestants. Remember, there is a twist in this round. Each correct answer is worth 20 points, but you lose 10 points if you answer incorrectly. Good luck, and let's begin. Question number 1. Which Greek slave who lived around 2,500 years ago is credited with compiling more than 700 fables, including The Tortoise, Lawrence?
Aesop.
Let me proceed. The Tortoise and the Hare and the Fox and the Grapes. You said Aesop or Aesop. That is correct. Okay, check. Question number 2. What is the name of the famous 1836 battle or mission in San Antonio, Texas, that became a rallying cry for Americans? The correct answer is Alamo, or remember the Alamo. Question number 3, in quick math. In a throw of 3 fair coins, what is the probability of getting exactly 3 heads? Lawrence.
1/8.
1/8 or 1/8 is correct. Okay, check. Question number 4. In Greek mythology, who was considered the greatest hero before Heracles, known for beheading Medusa and rescuing Andromeda? Tony.
Hercules.
Hercules is wrong. Stephen.
Perseus.
Perseus is correct. Okay, check. Question number 5. What is the name of the young boy created by Mark Twain who is best friends with Rex?
Tom Sawyer.
Let me proceed with Huckleberry Finn. You said Tom Sawyer. That is correct. Okay, check. Question number 6. What 2015 film has a one-word title that is the German term for a supernatural entity which makes loud noises and move objects inside a house? The correct answer is Poltergeist. Question number 7. What game has the same name as the annual forced labor rendered by Filipinos during the Spanish regime? Correct answer is polo. Question number 8. Which French writer is the author of the books Around the World in 80 Days and 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea? The correct answer is Jules Verne. Question number 9. What musical term for a composition with a strong, regular rhythm performed by the military sounds like a month of the year? Rex.
March.
March is correct. K-check. Question number 10. In 2024, Mark Solms has clamored for more appreciation for the work of which Austrian founder of psychoanalysis? The correct answer is Sigmund Freud. Question number 11. The Vera C. Rubin Observatory is home to the world's largest digital camera. In what South American country is it located? The correct answer is Chile. Last question for this round, number 12. Fill in the blank. Tomas Pinpin is known as the Prince of Filipino blank. Correct answer is printers. And that's it for round number 2. And that's it for our second round. Kamustahin naman natin ang ating ranking. Nangunguna pa rin si Lawrence with 90 points, followed by Rex with 50 points, at tied naman sina Tony at Stephen with 30 points. Our ultimate pagalingan round is next here on K-Check. And welcome back to K-Check. Let's do another points recap. Nangunguna po si Lawrence with 90 points, followed by Rex with 50, Tony and Stephen with 30 points each. Pero meron pa tayong paparating na ultimate pagalingan round. Dito sa ating panel of experts manggagaling ang mga katanungan. Correct answers are worth 30 points each at may 15-point deduction for wrong answers. For this multiple choice round, we will accept the answer itself or the letter and answer, but not the letter only. Let's go for those points and for the win. Let's begin. Simulan na natin ang ating ultimate pagalingan round. First question from Prof. Glessy.
Ang tanghalang ito sa Palma Hall, UP Diliman, ay ipinangalan sa isang pambansang alagad ng sining na naging artistic director ng grupong UP Mobile Theater. Ano ang pangalan ng tanghalang ito? Letter A, Tanghalang Hermogenes Ilagan. Letter B, Tanghalang Ignacio Jimenez. Letter C, Tanghalang Wilfrido Maria Guerrero. Letter D, Tanghalang Antonio Mabesa. Letter E, Tanghalang Francisco Balagtas.
Lawrence.
Wilfredo Maria Guerrero.
Ang tamang answer ay letter C, Tanghalang Wilfrido Maria Guerrero. K-check.
Thanks, Prof. Glessy. Prof. Marian, go ahead.
What is the term for the variety of living organisms in a given area? A. Ecosystem. B. Habitat. C. Biodiversity.
Lawrence.
Biodiversity.
Okay, ito yung variety of life, plants, animals, fungi in an ecosystem. Letter C. Biodiversity is correct. K-check.
Thank you. Prof. Joy, go ahead.
What is the traditional form of courtship in the Philippines?
Lawrence.
Harana.
Where a man woos a woman by singing love songs beneath her window at night, usually accompanied by musical instruments like the guitar. Tama. The answer is harana. Okay, check.
Thanks, Prof. Joy. So far, na-sweep ni Lawrence lahat ng questions ninyo for that first set of questions. Okay, now let's proceed to our second set of questions. Prof. Glessy, go ahead.
Ang awiting Ako Ay May Lobo ay sumikat kamakailan bilang awiting pambata ukol sa halaga ng tamang paggamit ng pera. Anong awitin ng Bayang Kapampangan ang kasing tono ng awiting ito?
Lawrence.
Atin ko pong singsing.
Okay, Tutuloy ko ha. Letter A, atin ko pong singsing. Letter B, ati-ati. Letter C, dandansoy. Letter D, pamulinawen. Letter E, ili-ili. The correct answer is letter A, atin ko pong singsing. Okay, check.
Thanks, Prof. Glessy. Prof. Marian, go ahead.
pH stands for potential or power of hydrogen and measures the acidity or alkalinity of a solution. What is the pH of a neutral substance?
Tony.
7.
Like pure water. So the range of pH is from 0 to 14. Lower values are acidic, higher values are basic, and 7 is neutral. So 7 is correct. K-check.
Thank you. Prof. Joy, go ahead.
Madali lang ito. Who played the female lead role in the movie Himala?
Lawrence.
Nora Honor.
Correct. K-check.
Thanks, Prof. Joy. Okay, before we proceed to the last half of this round, dahil tapos na tayo sa first half, mag-scores recap muna tayo. Lawrence is in the lead with 240 points, followed by Tony with 60, Rex with 50, and Stephen with 30. For this last half, meron pa tayong 180 points na pwede ninyong pag-agawan. Are you all ready? Simulan na natin. Prof. Glessy, go ahead.
Ang bayan ng Bukawe sa lalawigan ng Bulacan ay kilala sa mga landmark tulad ng Philippine Arena at Tollgate. Anong halaman ang pinagmulan ng pangalang Bukawe?
Lawrence.
Bakawan.
Ang Bakawan ay mali.
Tony.
Kawayan.
Ang sagot na kawayan ay tama, no? Letter C, kawayan. Ang Bukawe ay isang uri ng kawayan. At yung hanay ng mga probinsya na yon sa Bulacan, puro mga variety ng kawayan yung mga yon. Okay, so yon. Okay, ang tamang sagot ay letter C, kawayan. K-check.
Salamat, Prof. Glessy. Prof. Marian, go ahead.
Sa College of Science ay may playground at maraming mga pwedeng laruin doon. Now, pero ang question ko, physics. Simple machines are basic mechanical devices that change the direction or magnitude of force. Which simple machine is used in a seesaw?
Tony.
Lever.
Okay, the choices are A, pulley, B, wheel and axle, C, lever, D, screw, E, inclined plane. The correct answer is C, lever. Okay, check.
Thank you. Prof. Joy, go ahead.
What is the new name of NEDA, the National Economic Development Authority? Is it A, Department of Economy, Planning and Development, B, Department of Economic Development, C, Development Planning Authority, D, National Authority on Economic Development, or E, Department of Economic Planning and Development? The answer is A. Alam ko nakakalito. Department of Economy, Planning, and Development. So, it's now called DepDev. Hindi na siya NEDA.
Yes. Thank you so much, Prof. Joy. Now, before we proceed to the last set of questions, quick scores recap. Si Lawrence pa rin ang leading with 225 points, followed by Tony with 120 points, Rex with 50, and Stephen with 30. Meron na lang tayong 90 points na pwede niyong pag-agawan sa last set na ito. Prof. Glessy, go ahead.
Ang parangal na ito ay kumikilala sa kakaibang talino sa sining ng mga alagad sa sining mula sa hanay ng mga katutubong komunidad. Ano ang tawag sa pagkilalang ito? Letter A, Gawad Manlilikha ng Bayan.
Lawrence.
Gawad Manlilikha ng Bayan.
Okay, itutuloy ko muna ha, Lawrence. Letter B, Gawad Balagtas. Letter C, Dangal ng Sining ng Bayan. Letter D, Dangal ng Wika. And letter E, Dangal ng Panitikan. Ang tamang sagot ay letter A, Gawad Manlilikha ng Bayan o Gamaba. K-check.
Maraming salamat. Prof. Marian, go ahead.
Anong ugnayan ang ipinapakita ng Ohm's Law? Is it between A, mass, force, and acceleration, B, voltage, current, and resistance,
Lawrence.
Voltage, current, and resistance.
tuloy ko muna ulit, C. Energy, power, and time. D. Pressure, volume, and temperature. Or E. Mass, volume, time. So, mukha na alala ni Lawrence ang Ohm's law na V is equal to IR, which is voltage, current, and resistance. So, the correct answer is B. K-check.
Thanks, Prof. Marian. For the last question, Prof. Joy, go ahead.
What is the process where excessive nutrients, particularly nitrogen and phosphorus, accumulate in the body of water, leading to harmful algal blooms, oxygen depletion, and ecosystem imbalances? Is it A. Pollution, B. Siltation, C. Desertification, D. Liquefaction, E. Eutrophication?
Lawrence.
Eutrophication.
The answer is E. Eutrophication. Okay, check.
And that's it for our K-Check Ultimate Pagalingan. Congratulations to Lawrence, our K-Check weekly winner with a final score of 315 points. Ang pinakaunang contestant natin this season na umabot sa 300 mark. Congratulations, Lawrence. Congratulations. And of course, palakpakan din natin sina Tony, Rex, and Stephen. Maraming salamat. Congratulations for also reaching the weekly finals. At salamat din sa ating members ng panel of experts, Professor Glessy, Professor Marian, and Professor Joy. Maraming salamat po. Ako po si Jules Giang. See you again on Monday for another K-Check.